7 damage potentially. We mill 2 cards. Flash, flying. Oh, they get a rally. They always get your best card, right? Let's see where these blockers go. Blocker. Let's push up. Down to 5. We're gonna hold up protection. Or do we go wide? Protection, go wide. Protection, go wide. Go wide. Greedy, bro! End of turn. Protection can help us out next turn, maybe. They're down to 5. Hello again. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, ghouls and goblins. I appreciate you checking out today's video. Make sure to give a like and comment. If this live premiere reaches 100 likes, I will pull a random comment and give them a $10 gift card to Grey Viking Games. You can check out Grey Viking Games, purchase lots of arena codes, packs, cosmetics, avatar, like, you know, the whole 9 yards. That will be in our Linktree link. Just Google Hello Good Game Linktree, or it's in the description below. You'll find all of our goodies up to date there. With that being said, today we are playing with the Army of the Dead, a little bit of Lord of the Rings lore for us today, utilizing Spirit Tribal in standard Azorius colors, blue and white, with a very nice aggro deck. We'll break down the deck list, talk about why each card was chosen to be included, the strategies, the synergies, you know, how do they all collide together to form a coherent archetype, well-oiled machine, if you will. Then we get into today's gameplay footage, breaking down all of the playlines and interactions so you guys can make a first-hand decision whether or not this deck is something that you want to sink those wild cards into, because I know that they are dear to the heart and very valuable. We also have our wrap-up thoughts, just having some fun with the day, talking about the deck, any changes we want to make, the channel in general, and any shenanigans from my personal life. Of course, thank you again for your time and attention. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the channel to all of your friends, all of your play groups to help support the channel. If you're Scrooge McDuck, you can go ahead on Twitch, Patreon, YouTube, buying your day-to-day goods through our Amazon link, which we get 3% from, and of course, Grey Viking Games, which we get 15% from. So help support the channel any way possible. Again, even if it's just your time and attention, I appreciate you. Let's break down the deck. The Army of the Dead. 1.6 average converted mana cost, 19 lands with some MDFCs, 26 creatures, 15 non-creatures, bringing up a very well-balanced, aggressive, recursion-based spirit deck. We have Lurrus of the Dream Den as our companion. During each of your turns, you may cast a permanent spell with converted mana cost 2 or less from your graveyard. That's absolutely almost everything we have in the deck, which is really cool. When Lurrus is our companion, we do have to follow the deck building rule. And in this case, each permanent card in your starting deck has total converted mana cost 2 or less. Lurrus is a 3 power, 2 toughness creature with lifelink. This sets us up for a very aggressive deck. Almost as aggressive as Maya. Little baby Lurrus there, not quite. Philippa actually has a cat named Lurrus, which is cool. Maya was a little early to the game, but nonetheless, she's fierce as well. So that's what that noise is. The deck revolves around spirits, so we'll be utilizing a lot of spirit creatures, and we have Rally of the Ranks as an enchantment for 2. As Rally enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Creatures you control of the chosen type get +1/+1. This is really nice because we're going super wide with spirits. One of the ways we go wide is through Clarion Spirit, a 2/2. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying. Also a spirit, right? So we get 2 spirits here. The deck is really light, so we should be casting 2 cards per turn anyways, and that's going to help us go really wide. And of course, Rally of the Ranks just pushes everybody up. Aside from that, we have really nice synergies through Ghostly Pilferer. This is a 2/1, and whenever it becomes untapped, we may pay 2 if we do draw a card. Just, you know, nice draw, which comes full circle because we can discard a card to have it be unblockable this turn. So pay 2, draw an extra card to discard to give it unblockable. Just kind of this cycle that goes around. But even better than that, whenever your opponents cast a spell from anywhere other than your hands, you draw a card. There is a lot of cards being cast from exile right now. This will allow us to draw cards. Example, Tybalt, Adventure, Escape, the list goes on and on. The Pilferer is absolutely amazing when combined with Staggering Insight. A 2 CMC aura. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1, has lifelink, and whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. We can put that on the Pilferer, give it unblockable through a discard, attack, draw a card, untap it, draw another card, and all while having now life gain as well, which is a lot of fun. Building out from there, we have things like our Shacklegeist. This has very high synergy within our Clarion Spirit, because whenever we cast on the Clarion Spirit, it makes tokens that are spirits, which we can utilize through the Shacklegeist, which is a 2 power, 2 toughness with flying, can only block other creatures with flying. Tap 2 untapped spirits we control to tap a target creature we don't control. Going wide with spirits, using those spirits to tap our opponent's blockers, their attackers, shutting down their entire field state is going to be another key component to winning. Aside from that, it's all aggro based. We've got 4 copies of our Ascendant Spirit, a 1/1. We can pay 2 snow mana to give it a transformation or an evolution, if you will, to a 2/3. We can pay 3 mana on top of that 2 mana to create a 4/4, which is very, very nice. And then finally, paying 4 mana on top of the 3 mana to give it +2 1/1 counters. And whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Again, absolutely amazing. By this point, it will be a 6/6 with flying that draws us a card. How can we not have that? 4 copies of Usher of the Fallen, a 2/1, boast for 2, create a 1/1 white human warrior creature token. This is just nice to go wide. Yes, it's a human, not a spirit, but any body on the board is good at a certain point. 3 copies of Valor of the Worthy. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1. When enchanted creature leaves the battlefield, create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying. Absolutely amazing. We can push up one of our creatures, and then if something happens to it, create a spirit with flying. And of course, all of these cards are replayable through Lurrus. Moving on, we do have a little bit of protection for Lurrus and the rest of the crew. Within 4 copies of Alseid of Life's Bounty, 1/1 lifelink. Pay 1, sacrifice the bounty. Give target creature or enchantment we control protection from the color of our choice until the end of turn. This can be used defensively to protect our creatures, most notably Lurrus or the Clarion Spirit, but it can also be used offensively to make us unblockable. 2 copies of Selfless Savior, 1/1. We can sack it to give a creature of our control indestructible until the end of turn, which is quite nice. A similar, function as the Life's Bounty, protecting our spirit and then protecting Lurrus. That is everything other than the Sejiri Shelter and the Glacier. This is our MDFC land at instant speed for 2. Target creature we control gains protection from the color of our choice until the end of turn. Again, using it defensively to interrupt removal, or using it offensively for lethal against blockers. The land comes in tapped, adds a plains to our pool. 4 Hengegate Mistgate, 7 Snow Islands, and 7 Snow Plains to round out the deck. No sideboard today. We're playing best of 1. Our overall strategy and synergy is to go as wide as possible, and then use anthem effects like Rally of the Ranks to increase the power and toughness of everyone, and then attack by going wide. We can also utilize the unblockability, like I mentioned. We can tap our opponent's defenders. We can gain life. We can draw cards and get flying. Going even wider with the Fallen. And, once we do have Lurrus in play with the Savior and Alseid, we can just kind of be unblockable and gain life the whole time. So a lot of fun within this deck. It is semi-viable. I think it needs a little bit of a power boost, but Spirits is just right on the edge of being competitive as far as I'm concerned. So while we watch today's gameplay footage, have a keen eye for what cards might fit in the deck to help us. What could really make this deck more competitive than it already is, right? And then when we, oh, sorry, LOL, when we wrap up, we're going to talk about some of my ideas as well. So thank you guys for your time and attention. I really appreciate each and every one of you for watching the videos, helping support the channel. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, support financially if you can afford to do so on Twitch, Patreon, YouTube, our Amazon link, and through Grey Viking Games. A quick reminder that if you're on the live premiere, like the video, comment on it for your chance to win $10 to Grey Viking Games. We do this every single live premiere, 6 a.m., 6 p.m. Mountain Standard. Hit the bell icon, you'll be notified, and win some cosmetics, some game packs, whatever it happens to be. You'll get to choose what you spend it on, of course. So thank you again. We've got the 500,000 gem giveaway, free cash prize monthly tournaments, Brawl and Artisan on MTG Melee, 100 one-on-one coaching sessions with myself. The list goes on and on, you guys. Just jump in the Discord, introduce yourself, and the rest will click from there. Okay? Enjoy the gameplay footage, and we'll see you soon with our wrap-up thoughts. We go first. Ye have little faith. So this deck's got a nice juke out, right? We have Lurrus. So think rogues. People are like, oh my god, HGG's playing rogues. I cannot believe after all his complaining, he plays rogues. But then we just blow it with a spirit immediately. Alright, we just blow our cover. It is what it is. Ooh. Now that is interesting. Let's try to get our hit in here. Cat's trying to be a jerk. They're always on top of my computer, and it gets pretty hot. That's why they go up there. And I've been trying to keep them off of it. So now I'm just like putting junk up there instead. Or else they just go up there. I can't tell them no, they don't listen. Oh, I was playing rogues, but really now they're actually really playing rogues. I was just kidding. It was a joke, bro. I wasn't being serious. So they're playing the adult version, I guess, with Lurrus. Sorry, Zarastan, not Lurrus. Oh, it's annoying and I hate it. Let's just try to overwhelm them. We do have another double drop, right? Just waiting, so... Take it. We'll take it, man! Something need doing? I guess there's more removal in their hand, obviously. No attacks. Now that is interesting. There could be counter magic here. I imagine there would be. Why wouldn't there be, right? Oh. Very good. Very funny. Let's take our hit. No blocks? I guess I'll boast then instead. Just going as wide as we can. They're down to 14. Down to 14. I'm worried about removal. Right? They've not played a lot of creatures, and they could have things like Extinction Event. Alright, Blood Chief on Usher. That's okay. No blocks. Wow. Like, I'm just gonna keep feeding the beast here, I think. They should counter this, I guess. Doesn't matter. They don't have counters, they just have more removal. Freaking rogue players, I tell you. They're gonna kill our Piffler. That's a better option. Let's try to take out that Enforcer. Another Shacklegeist in play. I mean, we could tap this thing. Yeah, they're not going to attack anyways. We'll just tap their Enforcer. Ooh, now that is interesting. Seven damage potentially. We mill 2 cards. Flash flying. Oh, they get a rally. They always get your best card, right? Let's see where these blockers go. Blocker. Let's push up. Down to 5. We're going to hold up protection. Or do we go wide? Protection, go wide. Protection, go wide. Go wide. Greedy, bro! End of turn. Protection can help us out next turn, maybe. They're down to 5. Spirits, at the very least, giving rogues a run for their money. Admittedly, this is maybe not a rogue that we typically see. But hey, let's pretend that this is the world's best rogue player. And we just beat them, right? I can't believe it. Wow. What a deck. Let's see if we can find some more fun matchups. Our opponent plays first. I guess we can keep it. Alseid Savior in hand isn't bad. Oh, wow. Okay. Me too. Look at these, though. Woof. Instead of hand smoothing, it's actually hand chunking. We need more land if this is gonna work. I don't know how we got 3 insights. Right. That's not okay. It's not okay, man! Good card, but I don't need 3 of them. Oh my gosh. Down to 16. I mean, we do get lucky here, I mean, lucky's not the right word, let me be clear. We somehow make something work, barely. You know, we do have the flyer. Maybe we get lucky. I don't know. Never mind. They have a flyer too. That's so funny. Maya's in studio honor wheel. Getting done at an angle today. It just comes back, though. It just comes back, and that's annoying. They just trade with them. They just bring them back as flying. I mean, yeah. I get it. Devotion right back in play. It's uncomfortable. There's nothing here for us. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you get got. We go first. The hand looks pretty bad. We're going to toss it. This looks better. I mean, that's a, situational word, but it looks like we can make stuff work. Keep 6, toss an island, and hopefully we get to while out, but I doubt it. Today's luck's been all over the place. Well, actually, I shouldn't complain. We beat a rogue deck. More mono white. Don't you dare. They do dare. Tit for tat, I see. And they can still kill us. I want to trade with it. Because now we got a token, they didn't. Right, so that should be value our way, if we think of it, that one-for-one terms. It's like we get 1.1 value. Whatever that token's worth, we get it, they don't. And that's the key part here. We could even just rally. Giant killer. Well, I mean, rally is nice, right? It's the best when it's right here. You know what I mean? It's best when it's right there. It's the best place to hold your rally. Outside in play. Okay. Land in play. We'll be a 2-2. They could double block us. Let's see what happens here. This is a low value play, but really 2 life to the hen house. The one time we're pulling our rallies, we have no spirits in play. Yeah. That's so rock and roll of us. Skyclave in play. Removal of some sort, question mark. It would be exile. Oh. It's an apparition. It can take out the insight, but it can't take out the token. Which is fine. You know, there's worse things. Oh. Why wouldn't they take the insight? Double draw, question mark? We should be spreading that threat. We should have probably put that on the Usher, but that way the apparition doesn't have a chance to block. Okay, we're getting some spirits in play now. We can go ultra wide, which is typically done through our Clarion Spirit. But, you know, we'll do our best to get there. A Ghostly Pilferer would be really nice as well. We could get some non-staggering insight draw. Luminarch Aspirants. That's okay. We need some form of indestructible or protection on this token again. Alseid of Life's Bounty or Skyclave on the apparition. Yeah, okay. No blocks, down to 20. Does the trick. But if we give it protection from white, we lose our insights. This is the downside to that. So I think we just double play afterwards. The Usher can boast. It's our best time to attack. They let it go through. Interesting. Double draw. 3 life. The 4th land that we need. So if anything, you know, we should have card advantage, right? Now that's one thing I'm always preaching on this channel is card advantage, whether it's, you know, actual or virtual. I mean, virtual would be, you know, playing things from outside of your library, playing like Robber of the Rich, playing from your opponents, playing from the top of your library, not playing from your hand. Maya's ripping it up. We're going to leave Alseid up to protect. Or should we boast? I think we play the Spirit because we're going to double rally next turn. While we wait for our opponent, let's check out Maya's decision. She figures that if she runs on the wheel long enough, that I'll be done recording. Right? If I upset my dad enough, little does she know, I love it for content for all of you guys, right? It's like, oh, what? You love it? Let's end our turn here. We have Alseid open for protection still, which is not good, but it's something. And we're double dropping ranks. So even if we do lose our insights, the thing is, you know, we did get enough value from it to begin with. She's going pretty... Oh, yeah, so here it comes. And it's not going to take just one Staggering Insight. You know what I mean? Cancel, they can have it. Oh, that's a hard one. That's a hard one. That is a hard one. We could have given it protection from white, though, and just had a sick blocker here. But they're to the point where it's like they need to play defensively, right? They're going to make that apparition big, huge. Fine by me. So... two attacks. Alseid's up. Ooh, we just get it through. 8 damage, down to 3. We are at 23. Lurrus will allow us to replay these auras. So if something happens, it's not the end of the world. Oof. Giant killer to the grave. I couldn't lose an Usher. They have hits, not good ones. So what if they had Exile, right? We need to protect Lurrus. They have to block this. We get creatures back. And we can boast. Right, we get 2/1/1s. Too bad they're not spirits, you know what I mean? Hallblade for indestructible. I mean, that's not bad. Another Alseid. At a certain point, they're going to need to try to push up Alseid. Oh my gosh. Well, we just have lethal if we play it smart, right? Let's not be silly about any of this. Right? Let's just win the game. I want to play that Staggering Insight, but, you know, Alseid's right here. They only have 3 life. Easy. Y'all know this trick. Protection from their only color of blockers means they cannot block. Good game. They figure it out. They're out of here. Maya's into it. She loves it. Going for the winning victory laps. She's like, are you done yet? Are you done yet? Let's try a couple more matches, Maya. I'm sorry. Well, our opponent plays first. This hand looks awkward, to say the least. But with that being said, you know, if we could get our Pilferer out, put Insight on, just like go unblockable draw, that's kind of a really good combo if there's no removal. And I might even make a deck based around that, just hold up counter magic, right? That could be a good tempo combo. Could be a good tempo combo. Since we don't have to play slow, why would we? Right? Maybe these shelters get use as the shelter instead of the glacier. Master Exploder. That was one of my favorite... Oh, it's nice. Tibalt's Trickery. That's one of my favorite Tenacious D songs, Master Exploder. It's a gooder. Oh, they go right into their Emergent Ultimatum. Nice. So this is going to be a good match. Great way to showcase my deck. Right? Look how good spirits are against turn 2 Emergent Ultimatum. I hate all of this. Prismatic Bridge in play. Tibalt in play. This is still a match somehow.
So you've seen through my disguise.
I hate you, Tibalt. They take our spirit off the top. Aha, real funny. Tybalt's really good late game. The Tybalt early game is whatever, right? So we see Serpent straight to the Grisave. They have land from their Tybalt. They grab a Genesis Ultimatum and our Ascendant Spirit. Nice. They play our own Spirit. We will take a draw because they're casting cards not from their hand through the Pilferer. Not that bad, right? Getting some value. Another draw here. But that's their second card cast. And now they're playing Spirits against us. Ha ha. Right? Really funny, bro. Oh, but Tybalt's just gonna nuke it. Man, I hate that. If we had one more mana. Whoops. We hit for 2. End our turn. Maybe they'll concede because the game's taking too long, right? Oh! Pop down Daddy Uganos for freezies. There goes any chance we have of winning. Right? Alright, good game. Cool strategy. I hope you make worlds with it. Okay, the hand looks fairly nice. Get Alseid out. A little bit of life gain doesn't hurt. I bet they drop a Luminarch Aspirant. Let's trade with Usher. It boasts over. That's actually okay for us. We can flood with spirits and then get rally out. They need to exile the spirit. I don't think it's too hard to break down. I guess we'll wait for them to make a decision. Alseid in play. 1 mana. No attacks. So this is a doesn't matter source. Shacklegeist in play. We'll make it a white source because we've got more white in our hand. I don't think they've got like fight effects. It's just exile, so the Selfless Savior doesn't really protect us at all. So let's just go wide with spirits. That's going to be our best option. No attacks. They could double block there, and that's really good for them. So we just leave it. End our turn. We have a stop set before their attack phase because we can use Shacklegeist to tap something here. Good game. Well, that's sad. Okay, our opponent plays first. This hand is not going to work out for us. Neither is this, let's be honest. Wow. Look at us, high rollers. Both of these can go. Nice. Good start to the game, right? Playing slow. Come on. Shepherd of the Flock. Okay. I mean, it's not great. We're probably just going to get exiled here, but we'll do our best. We do have double drops on top of it. We can staggering insight one of the flyers. No blocks. Alright, so we do get relatively lucky. Let's ensure our spirit. The dog ensures it too, I guess. Maybe even in a better way. No attacks. Insight on the flyer. Or we pull a land. Insight on the spirit with the dog, but that doesn't make sense. No draw there. I think we can just take it. Down to 11. This doesn't feel good. If they have Showdown of the Skalds, they win. Nice. That's kind of how my day's been going. And no land. That's cool too. Cool, 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 cool. Let's hit for one. And you're just gonna like double the Lovestruck Beast into Oblivion. We just chump block it, so it doesn't matter, but it's still annoying. Sure. Those are big hits, don't get me wrong. Chump block with the Savior. Indestructible on the Spirit, killing the Flock. Cry. Alright, so they give it indestructible. Whatever. Or protection. Whatever it happens to be. We still can't pull a land. That's about the most ridiculous thing that's ever happened to us. So we need these as defenders, and these can't attack. Only this can. Let's use the spirits as defenders, I guess. Hit for as much as we can. I'm sure they just are sitting on lethal here, but we'll have to wait about 10 minutes for them to decide what they're going to do. Kind of jaded today. I mean, I was imagining them having more double furies, I guess. So I wanted to play it safe. They also have blockers on the ground. They're going to tap it, and that's going to be game, right? Yeah. There's no getting around it. Good game. Woof. So, what do we need? I'm thinking Glorious Angel, right? Glorious Protector, not Glorious Angel. Same thing, same difference. Maybe, right? It can protect some goodies. Not the tokens, really. Or like, but, I don't know. It's missing something, and I'm not sure what. I think it is very good. I think, you know, if we had some more spirits, the deck would be on fire. Like, if Alseid was a spirit, if Selfless Savior was a spirit on top of their abilities, you know, then I think we've got a really aggressive deck. But without it, it's awkward. Maybe counter magic is how we progress, right? Maybe some form of negate, you know, miscast. Something like this might do us a little bit better. I don't know. It's really hard to say. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. If you're on the live, you have just a few more minutes to like the video and comment below to enter our $10 giveaway to Grey Viking Games. Of course, you can support by liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing the channel to all of your friends, your playgroups, etc., etc. If you're Scrooge McDuck, you got big old Bitcoin pockets. Donate financially on Twitch, Patreon, YouTube by buying your day-to-day goods through our Amazon link and checking out the cosmetics and packs and other MTGA codes from Grey Viking Games. Every link that you'll ever need is in my link tree. Google Hello Good Game Linktree. You'll find it. Of course, it's in the description below. Thank you guys again so much for your time and attention. It does not go unnoticed. I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a magical day, and we'll see you soon in the next video.